To kick us off, I mean, you're an entrepreneur at heart. I mean, anybody who's gotten to know you, it seethes through every part of your being. It's that you have that gene. Um, think back to the moment when the light bulb went off in your head for that idea of the trucking fitness company. Talk about that experience.
Yeah, so like I said, well, I'm excited to talk about this. I love talking about entrepreneurialism, if I can say it correctly. And I also just like really passionate about drivers' health. And I think the biggest thing for me when this whole thing started is I kind of describe myself as a mission-driven person. And I think that when I was going through school initially, I really was just kind of on this journey to find my mission, if that makes sense. And I think that a lot of entrepreneurs can resonate with that. And, I was actually on my first clinical rotation in Southern Missouri, working in an outpatient clinic, and I got to work with a ton of truck drivers. And, Southern Missouri has a bunch of trucking that goes in and out. And I was working specifically with one guy who he just had his knee replaced, had a total knee replacement. And he had been driving, I think he was driving for 30, 40 years. And it was just one of those things that now looking back, he was a full bred, he was trucking. He lived and breathed it. He was, it, just very passionate about trucking and very thankful for what it's done for him and his family. And I saw from a healthcare perspective the how impactful that was from the way he talked about it, how passionate he was. But I also saw from really the reason why he was in the clinic in the first place was because of the lifestyle he lived on the road. And when I started talking to him, I one of the questions I asked was, hey, how often do you exercise? How is your health out there when you're driving? And it was just one of those, he looked at me and it was just one of those like confused looks of, I'm a truck driver. We don't do that. Right. And I could, that was kind of one of those light bulb moments where I was like, okay, well, here's maybe my mission. I know I can do something here. And, I know there's a huge need for it. And I actually previously had a company that did online health and wellness coaching for CrossFitters, powerlifters, and that realm of things. And so I had a lot of knowledge on kind of the logistics behind how to do online coaching and how to build an app-based platform specifically in the health and wellness sector. And so that was kind of the combining pieces along with that light bulb moment of stretching this guy's knee out, trying to get his knee fully bending because he just had it completely replaced, and him saying, hey, we don't do that. And just really seeing that there was this mindset shift that needed to happen for a lot of drivers. And being my entrepreneurial myself, I was like, I can be that person to create this movement, create this shift. And that was really the sparking moment.